Okay, Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give infinite praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Alright, and double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone GMS who were well and who taught us this truth. And peace and salutations be unto you, fellow Akim, you brothers that are pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth and in faith. Okay, and today's topic, or basically what I'm going to be getting into today is the title is going to be something along the lines of don't be a relaxed or laid back soldier, or Salaki, don't forget we're in a war. All right, don't forget we're in a long lasting battle. All right, because as you see on screen, you have this cartoon of this it's the best picture I could find, but it's a Union soldier, with his hands in his pocket and his legs, crossed over. All right, and he's just taking it easy. All right, laid back. No worries in the world type stuff. He's in that spirit with his mannerisms. Okay, and this isn't really that. This isn't the spirit you should be showing forth right now. All right. All right, now as a quick disclaimer, of course, there will be times of balance where the Lord will give you times of peace, which I'm gonna get into that too. But because the Lord called us what among a lot of things, He called us what more than conquerors, or His beloved, or His saints. But among those things, He called us soldiers. All right, soldiers of Yahweh Shai. All right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He called us soldiers. All right, so right off the bat, I'm just get on with the first precept I have. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. But I'm gonna jump back up to 3. It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Right? Because in this current life, we can't be getting, in this current eon, you could say, this age, the age of America, we can't be entangling ourselves with this world, the world that we currently live in. All right, because there's many traps and snares that we can find ourselves in, and next thing you know, you're in America's trick bag. All right, you're in Babylon's trick bag. All right, which this is the virgin daughter of Babylon, right? America. Okay, but it says, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Right, we're of a chosen section. We're with the 144,000 are men. All right, we're all soldiers of Yahweh Shai. All right, and the thing is, one thing about a soldier is that what? There's no such thing as an comfortable soldier. All right, meaning that what? A soldier always has to be fighting something. All right, I mean, we are fighting something. We're fighting. Well, first and foremost, we're fighting spiritual demon Satan. All right, and we're also fighting ourselves, man. Fighting against this flesh. All right, fighting against things to try to the things that try to pull us away from this truth. Okay, but like you see on screen, you got this soldier holding a gun, right? What was it? Looks like a cavalry knife. Okay, he has the tools of battle, but he's not using them, and instead he's just being laid back, yawning, hands in his pockets. All right, just not doing anything to better apply himself and be as a soldier would do, which is to fight in this battle. All right, so I'm gonna jump up to verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." All right, because right now we're in a battle against what? We're battling against demons. All right, demons on people. All right, and just unclean spirits in general. All right, whether it be on people or whether it be in our mind, or to all sorts of things. Okay, so I'm gonna get the book of Ephesians, right, which that essentially sums up this fight that we're in. Because although it may be a battle, it's not a battle of that's fought with what you see on screen with what, physical means, not guns, not fists, not with blood or steel. But with I'm gonna read it right now. This is Ephesians chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might." right? Because in the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we have might. All right, Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. All right, that's the power that we call upon in the time of whenever we need to call upon Him. All right, which it should be 24/7, or Salaki really infinitely, man. All right, at any time of the day, when we sleep, when we wake up. All right, it says, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. All right, yeah, talking about what? Spiritual demon Satan, and also these Edomites. But concerning the spiritual aspect to it, all right, we're constantly we have to engulf ourselves and submerge ourselves with this world, but not in that manner. We're what's the word? We're maneuvering ourselves through this world. Okay, and once we do that, we have to deal with the 2/3 of our people, all right, which is 2/3 of Israelites, the wicked so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That we have to deal with them. We have to deal with the spirits, these wicked spirits that are on our people. We have to deal with that, okay? And we can't forget that we're in a battle. You can't forget that. Hey, and there's a reason why when you read Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it says what we have to constantly endure. This is a constant battle. This is a constant war we're in, okay? I mean, just for example, you got to deal with people maybe on the these spirits are everywhere, man. All right, you got to deal with people on the streets, maybe in traffic. Some dude just does some complete dumb things. All right, maybe something that can be harmful unto you, or just doing reckless things. All right, what? Because he has spirits on him. You may be walking down the street trying to get to your destination. You might have a dude, he tries to do just try some things. All right, but it just things that might just piss you off and aggravate you. Why? Because he has spirits on him. All right. When of course, you can't forget when you're out in the highways and hedges doing the work, or just maybe on the outside listening in. You got demons, especially at that specific time, because you're doing what's pleasing unto the Lord. So you're gonna have what? You're gonna have Satan in the midst thereof, man. All right, whether it be by people or like I said, spirits, just spirits in your mind messing with you, or it could be by just emotions or a tense you feel, man. Whatever it may be. All right, you got people coming up just spewing madness. All right, they might say something that just grieves your spirit. Babe, like I said, we can't react. You can't react carnally. All right, it says, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right, that's essentially the point. All right, we're not fighting we're not fighting the vessels, although they may get physical at times, because it'd be like that sometimes. But we're fighting that vile spirit within them. All right, and when we use scriptures, all right, and into the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we condemn these demons. All right, get the hints. All right, so this is 1 Peter's 5 and 8. All right, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right, and what it says to be sober, and it says what to be vigilant, meaning what? You got to be circumspect. You got to be you got to be in tip-top shape in your mind. All right, not like the cartoon you see on the screen right here, man. Being laid back. All right, having the tools in your hands but not using them. All right, for example, what the spiritual tools anyway. All right, the spiritual guns, the spiritual swords. All right, using the word. For example, of course, what you reading the scriptures. All right, whenever you're down, whenever you might see something on the road or see a sign maybe that just grieves your spirit. Well, you go back to the scriptures. You can't react carnally. All right, even in the highways and hedges, when someone comes up spewing all types of things that are adverse to the truth, all right, they might try to get personal with you, man. Say some stuff. Maybe hey, look. Point is, you can't be getting carnally. I don't care if he makes fun of your mother, your father, or brother, or something, or makes fun of your garment. All right, calls you ugly. All right, it's just some childish things. You can't react carnally, man. As Prophet as hopeful prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we gotta be spiritual men, right? Because we're not even fighting them. We're fighting what? We're fighting a spiritual demon. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna read that one more time. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, right, we're our enemy, all right, spiritual demon Satan, right, where we and our flesh too, right, it's totally adverse, man. Oh, and of course you can't forget about the fight of the flesh, but that's a whole, although it's part of the battle, it's a whole different trench warfare, you could say, all right. It's a whole different avenue. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right, and just like if you read, I can't remember if it was either Job chapter 1 or chapter 2. What? As we know, Satan, he's going to and fro from the earth. All right, he's putting spirits on people. He's using people as vessels. All right, just being out and about. Well, first of all, doing the Lord's bidding. All right, but second, using spiritual demon Satan to test his men. All right, and to make sure that they're not they're not in this spirit that you see on the screen right now. All right, this is not the, like I said before. What there are times of well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just get it right now. I'll just get it. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Now, if you read on down, it gives you a whole list of things, essentially everything in life concerning balance, man. Right? And just like the scriptures say, false balance is an abomination to the Lord. Not saying that you got to completely endure 100% of the time, although we do. But, I'll just get to the point. I'm going to skip down to verse 8. All right? Ecclesiastes 3:8. It says, "A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace." But the point was right there, man. It said a time of war. All right. Now, yeah, and that's the thing. We're in the season of war right now. All right. But that doesn't mean the Lord can't give you a time of peace. That doesn't mean the Lord can't give you a break now and then. But to be in this spirit, like you see on screen, like the cartoon, this is portraying, you can't be like this 100%, man. Because what happens if you do? All right. Hey, Satan's gonna get you. All right, and this flesh, especially this. Oh man, don't even get me started on the flesh. This flesh is gonna go weak on you. All right, so this flesh is gonna give out on you. And next thing you know, Satan gets you somehow or which way or form, man. He's gonna get you, and that's why the scriptures tell you what to be sober, to be vigilant, man. All right, prepare. Hey, guard up the loins of thine mind, man. All right. Now, and that's the thing though. When you read back in First Peter's, oh no, I think it was no, my bad. It was First Peter's. It said, First Peter's 5:8. It said what? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. I'm gonna skip down to verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith. Well, that's right. We have to resist. It says, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Right, because we're all going through it. Not you can't forget that you do have brothers right there next to you, your fellow soldiers, or your fellow Akim, all right, going through the same thing. All right, because obviously we know that we're appointed thereunto, unto the things that the Lord puts us through. Hey, but as a soldier, we still got to bear our own cross. We got to bear our own burden. All right. So, and of course, you can't forget about that shield of faith, all right? Because that's the ultimate, the last resort, so to speak, all right? When all else fails, you just cleave unto the Lord, man. Okay. Now, that was pretty much the point. All right, it wasn't really hopefully it wasn't that long. But that's the point. Just not being, basically, just being sober and being vigilant, man. Being circumspect, all right. Not what's the word? Not letting your guard down, all right. That's essentially the whole topic of this video. Not letting your guard down, because you're supposed to be a soldier, man. All right. And like I said, like in this like in this cartoon, where he's just yawning. You can't be laid back all the time, man. All right. So of course there's a balance to all, but hey, because what we're waiting for that war to end, man. Hey, just remain a soldier until that war is won. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Wakakodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders. I agree with Moonstone GMS who rule well and who taught us this truth. And peace and salutations to you fellow brothers, all right, you fellow Akim, who are pushing out this word of sincerity and in truth and in faith. All right, and with that, I want to say Shalom.